all I can say is Erling Haaland. He's definitely back.
Yeah,
He's
he's
back
back.
to his robot ways. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, actually, we'll just go into that first. We don't want to go like straight into like blazing Chelsea, of course. Be a little. We got to progressively get into the Chelsea discussion. First things first, though. Man City versus Liverpool. So we already know Liverpool have kind of been like not the best this season, a little shaky. We were able last time we had the episode, we said, oh yeah, to beat Aston Villa, this could be something good. But then we're like, okay, they're going against Man City next. And I think last week we're like, I think it's going to be like a really tight game. Or not last week, sorry, last episode we were like, it's going to be a really tight game between Liverpool and Man City. Like we were both saying, okay, maybe either team could win, but on last Sunday, it was like Man City totally had control. We had yeah, so it's just like ridiculous. Like I mean,
I always had a
they
favor of Man City winning because Liverpool are off form.
Mhm.
But when they now beat Real Madrid, they were all like, oh, maybe Liverpool might actually get the upper hand again in this match.
Yeah, no, that's what we were saying. It's crazy. Man City have only been getting into form really, really recently. So of course Liverpool could have caused an upset, right? That's why we kind of like we're like, oh, it's a hard one to predict. Yeah, I mean, yeah, full time at Etihad, Man City 3-0 Liverpool. I mean, the thing with it is like VAR in the game, VAR shaped the early narrative because there was like a 9 minute review that led to a Man City penalty that was upheld. But then Holland had
That's the penalty. Doku went into the box and I thought the keeper fouled him.
yeah,
Then Haaland took the penalty and he missed it.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So we had that. So Holland already could have scored like way more goals, but then he missed that penalty. Then he missed another chance in the 13th minute. So he's already had two efforts before the 15th minute that could have gone in. But anyhow, regardless, Holland gets the first goal with a 29th minute header from a Nunez assist. I think Matthias Nunez. So he's also been like he was really good that game. And then there was also a Liverpool goal that could have happened in the 39th minute, but then there was a VAR check. So the funny
Which
thing
one?
is Liverpool is often called Liverpool because they get a lot of things in their favor because of VAR, but now I guess karma, right? So that's what everyone in the comments was saying after that game, and I was kind of like laughing. So I was like, yeah, now you know what it feels like, Liverpool fans. Am I right? Am I right? Like it's true, it's true. So then it's basically yeah, and then on the stroke of halftime, Man City get another goal. That's the best time to score, as I always talk about Stefano. Right before halftime, in the stroke of that, Nicolas Gonzalez doubles the Man City lead for precise strike from outside the area after a corner sequence. And of course, we already know Man City knows how to do corner sequences with Pep still managing, right? So, and then of course Doku seals it in from range on the 63rd minute with a Nico O'Reilly assist. So it's all these like, yeah, again Doku again. So it's like just Man City, they really have a lot of chemistry that's suddenly come out in the last like couple weeks. And yeah, and City have just been they were just more threatening throughout the game in general. They found like shooting lanes from central areas and half spaces.
Yeah, and Doku was. I have to say, Doku was the best player in that game
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he kept like when a winger just keeps moving, keep giving the balls in and cutting in and all that, you become very dangerous.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it just keeps happening. It just keeps happening.
100%,
The
100%.
defender backs up, backs down, so defending becomes more hard. Yeah, you're vulnerable to more crosses
No,
into the
no,
box, and when you have a striker like Haaland, goals are gonna.
no, yeah, I know. It just complements really well. And yeah, I mean, Doku and Holland definitely stand up players for me because they produced multiple on target efforts. And then Liverpool, I mean, like it was just you only had a several couple like worrying some moments from Salah and then one from Szoboszlai, but they were often deflected or off target anyways. And then in terms of set pieces, like City were just more clinical, even though each team got equal amount of corners based on the stats I'm looking at now. And then yeah, it's just I mean the implications of this is City moved to 22 points from 11 league matches, and that just like basically it reinforces their top four push. And honestly, at this point, they're almost like you could be like their title contenders. And then that just adds to their strong sequence of home results because they've had wins over Bournemouth recently, 3-1 at home, Everton 2-0 at home. They beat Burnley 5-1 at home. And then Holland has now already climbed to 14 Premier League goals. And how crazy that is! There's been seasons in the Premier League where the Golden Boot winner won 18 goals, and that was at the end of the season. So that just shows
14?
Holland. Like that's actually crazy when I think 14. He's
14
got
or
14 Premier League goals already. Yeah, in the Premier League, it's crazy. I'm just looking at these stats; it's ridiculous.
but check what that his first season was that more in his
Of
first
course, his
season.
first season was more. Of course, his first season was more. I don't know if this time of year if he had that many, but of course, the first season that was
Let me
like
check
that's
that real
really
quick.
hard. But yeah, he's still out on. He's on course to basically win the Golden Boot at this point. Right? It's like And then yeah, Doku and Gonzalez also they now have opened their accounts for the campaign. And then O'Reilly again, he's registered his second assist. So yeah, Liverpool they remain on 18 points from 11. And then I mean, even though they won against Aston Villa, this defeat kind of underscores their need for basically better finishing and sharper finishing, despite them putting pressure later in the game. But I mean, if you put later pressure in the game against a team like Man City who are 3-0 up, it's not going to work against a team like Man City who are so tactically organized. Like at that point when they're 3-0 up at the end, towards the end of the game, no matter how much pressure you put on them, they're just going to be able to coolly handle it. So I think Liverpool really need to focus on putting more pressure earlier in the game. Really, yeah, their defenders like Konate, Van Dijk. Come on, they used to be so like what happened? That's all.
They used to
That's
be
all.
so good.
Yeah, they used to be
Like
so good. What
when you talk
happened?
about Liverpool's defense, you
Yeah,
have Konate, and it was literally unbeatable.
yeah,
Uh,
no, for real. Especially
probably
in the
when
Champions League.
Alex,
Yeah,
probably when Trent left,
yeah.
they still use the same formation though. So
Oh yeah, yeah, let me check the formation. Oh
it's
yeah,
the 4-2-3-1.
yeah. Let me just double check. I can even share this. This is gonna be like crazy. So I'm like when I'm looking up here, it's basically we have. Oh yeah, there's all the disciplinary records. Oh yeah, here we go. We go with the match ratings. Perfect. Oh look at these Liverpool ratings. I mean, yeah, that just shows 5.5 for Konate, 5.7 for Van Dijk,
Terrible.
Robertson on the left, 6.3, and then Bradley. Yeah, Bradley, I guess, is now kind of filled in that spot. And it's just
Then you
all
look at
around.
Doku.
Oh, yeah, Doku is just crazy. That's a crazy rating. Yeah, no, he definitely man of the match. I was saying Haaland before, but I think it's 100% Doku because Haaland just steals the
Yeah,
headlines,
like if you
obviously, because
watch the
Haaland.
match, you see like he did almost everything.
Yeah, no, 100%. So, yeah,
Because
yeah,
if you can have a 9 rating and you were subbed off at the 74th minute,
yeah, that's
you're
crazy.
probably very good.
No, no, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, in like literally just over an hour, did so much. And yeah, that just, I mean, that just kind of just shows that like kind of that was this formation is just a reflection, and like the ratings of course are just a reflection of the game.